In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with five powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has two things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Today it's Wednesday, and it is the Lucky Miner Day, our favorite day of the week, Wednesday. So I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're having a great Wednesday. If not, we promise you it will get better. So welcome, everyone that has joined us now. Thank you for being here. And Gibesh, hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
Hey Bruno, all good, all good. How is everyone doing? Let us know in the chat. And yeah, it's Wednesday. I can't wait to mine.
Hell yeah. Today it's all about mining. And welcome, Althork, and welcome everyone that has joined us now. Thank you for the raid. And thank you for those explanations as well that we were on your stream, and very, very cool tests. We'll try to make some of those in the Friday stream as well. But yeah, welcome everyone. Let's see who has already joined us today. We've got Brizia75, 322 confirmed, Novel RK, Wicked U2, McDuck, Wapax, OG Shakespeare, Novel RK, Vox Machina Studios, The Sugar Cubes, Sparky Snickle, Vox Machina Studios, Fred and Ferd, Alfthork, MLD Tech, Tom Voxel, and Go West. Welcome everyone. I hope that you brought with yourselves your pickaxes, because today it's all about mining. So we will try to get as much people in here on stream mining as usual. So what about we open up that Wheel of Fortune, and hey, start with the day what it's all about, mining and getting those lucky miners on stream. And welcome, Secret Meow. Welcome, Ian, the IT guy, Blue Tulip. How you guys doing? The escape room artist. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, everyone, and let's get you some lucky stuff. Also, it felt like last stream on Monday, we got some really cool drops with the mascara from the Vox Machina Studios. I would say, let's put it up again. Let's put it up again. If it's getting us luck, it's getting luck to the lucky miners. We should have it again on the avatar. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Type in exclamation mark LFM as it says on the banner right here below, so you can get access to the general forum for the lucky miners. If you are a Pickaxe owner, all you gotta do is to enter in the private tab in the Discord server and fill it up the second form so you can get the double chance. We'll be going back and forth from general form to Pickaxe owners form, and we will go like that. One time one time the other, from the beginning until the end of the stream. So for you to get the double chance of getting picked up, you should fill it up both. And it's picking up quite fast, quite all right. I would say we would start with traveling. So which one are you doing right now?
This is the Pickaxe owners.
All right. So let's start with our miner club.
Let's shuffle and let's spin.
Yep. Let's spin.
Oh, the sounds. All right. I do need to set the audio system every time. After I close everything, it goes back to... You should be now able to hear the wheel effects and the sandbox effects. Nice. I'm so happy that I finally learned to do that. JDog7777.
Hell yeah, congratulations. Right. And let's get dirty. Tom Voxel, almost. Tom Voxel, you have not mined yet in the Misty Mountain, I believe. Let's see if we can get you to be one of the lucky miners today. All right, JDog, let us know if you're watching the stream. If you are, type in what type of blocks you want us to mine. From previous streams, I do remember that JDog had a silver pickaxe, if I'm not mistaken. So let's confirm.
He does.
He does. All right. So all we need now is go time. Oh yeah, there's a couple of new stuff. Do you want to read that? Just to make sure if we got some typos.
I did already.
For everyone that's watching. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this is the second already box. Okay. But here at Pickaxe Master, you will be competing the play to earn mining leaderboards. Every resource you find, you will get closer to becoming the best miner in the sandbox and earn some prizes. Mining leaderboards? Yes, mining leaderboards. You heard it right. Heard it or maybe
heard it.
Yeah, but maybe when we have audio, maybe it will.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can actually talk about those stuff.
Complete the tutorial and all other quests to get pickaxes. They will unlock all the magic within the Misty Mountain. Where can I learn more about this competition? About the competition. Yep. That is a great question. Check out Pickaxe Master EO. You will find there all the information about the play to earn mining leaderballs. All right. Anything else I should know? Of course. Don't forget to take a screenshot of all your mining resources when you are done playing, and good luck. Let's fucking mine. All right.
Let's fucking mine. It kind of felt that whenever someone that has never been in touch with the Pickaxe Master ecosystem environment, although it was pretty straightforward that the game was about mining, if you're completing the tutorial and the quests, it gave the wrong impression that the game was only about to complete those quests and like, hey, all I can do is get these resources, especially from the geology quest, which it asks you to collect 15 resources of those educational materials to bring back to the geologist to get the fun facts. So it kind of felt that the core loop was stuck on just So there was no actual goal rather than collect those, get the fun facts. It was giving the wrong impression to a player that has never heard about the sandbox, the Pickaxe Monster ecosystem, and the play to earn mining leaderboards. In order to shorten that gap of information and actually provide the player what is their goal, what they're looking for in their experience and their playtime in here, the message that is triggered now whenever you enter the experience and gives those text box and actually explain that all the resources, everything you're mining is actually counting for you to rank up as for the best miner categories. And of course, we're making a new website right now. So structure is already done. We're putting up all the new information, new tags. There's going to be a new light paper, which you're going to love it. But again, the thing is to immerse the player on what is about. So whenever you're joining now, and if you have never heard about the Pickaxe Master, you're like, okay, now I know that all the resources I'm collecting in here, not the educational material, they count for something and they count for a leaderboard. Having that in mind, the players will feel that they have now a goal. Okay, I'm mining, I have all these quests to do, but I want to take all of these resources to take a screenshot at the end of my playtime so that I can be eligible to rank up in these minor leaderboards. I think that will give a new purpose for the player whenever they join in and they start to play on this map. So that gives a better explanation on why they're playing, what's their goal on playing this game. Gibbous, I see that you want to add up something in here as well.
Yeah, well, at least for future, I do imagine that we will be able to have a video or some sort of, um, spawn some sort of screen which player can see, and basically I think that visual and audio information is much more straight going into the player than if you need to read. I at least I'm not a reader. If I
Yeah,
can press E, I will just press E as fast as I can. So I do imagine that some sort of video, when we have the ability to, will appear here. But
definitely,
yeah,
definitely. I
yeah,
agree with you. Having
we
those stats. Also, we need to reroll, by the way.
yeah,
J-Dog is
J Dog
not.
does not seem to be here, or
He has not.
yeah.
He did not write in the chat as well. So let's get a new lucky miner on screen. Now we have more entries as well. So let's get all those entries back
Mhm.
here too, and let's respin it. But I totally agree with you, Gibbous. I think that having audio in terms of dialogues, that will be something we will for sure be implementing. We already did some audios for the trailer. So it kind of feels natural to get into that zone. So we replace all the text or complement, not replace, maybe complement the text with
Yep.
also audio, because there could be some people that are uh, hearing disabled. I'm not sure how
Yep.
that is called. And well, they have to rely on text. So it should have both features at the same time, for sure. Yeah.
We
And
just talked about Tom Voxel,
mhm,
but it seems like Sugar Cubes takes the wheel. All
almost
right.
there. And by the way, Tom Voxel just got himself a gold pickaxe. Welcome to the Miner Club. Hey, I really hope you get to put into use that gold pickaxe. And we still got plenty of chances for today. So let's see what we can get. And Pinkoverse, hey, how you doing? Welcome. And Lasia Trya as well. How you guys doing today? All right, the sugar cubes. Let's see if it's on the chat. And let's see if we can get them some prizes.
Yeah, at least I think, right now in the Game Maker, we do have this wonderful social hub thing. When we get also, the video feed possibility, I'm not sure will the link will be needed. Will Sandbox need to download the video, or can it be, from Twitch? But I feel like having the screen inside game will really really be a cool thing.
Yeah.
Also, Bruno, I wanted to ask your opinion. Do you imagine having your microphone in Game Maker is useful, or chat is enough?
So being able to speak in game is what you're
Yeah,
asking.
yeah,
I
like
think it would. I think it is a real cool feature, but it would need to have some sort of monitoring, or so the way I would see a lot of hassle and harassment happening in game. So there should be a security feature for that. So I think it should be enabled only if you have that person on your friend list, something like that. Like, okay, or maybe you can just even toggle on, like you could click on that player's, like, okay, I want to hear what what this person is speaking, if that person does have its microphone activated. That way, if someone is harassing you, or just you don't want to, if that person is infringing your personal space, I just go like, okay, mute this person. I don't want to hear it, and block it, like you would have on any social platform, basically.
Yep. Yep.
But it would be very cool to have that.
So the Sugar Cubes is saying, you know the drill, go stone. I was like just about to ask that. Thank you, Sugar Cubes.
Did we check the pickaxe that he owned?
Yep, we did. He does own a silver pickaxe. Just let
All
me
right.
double check.
Perfect. And while you check it, everyone, please write in the chat, good luck for the Sugar Cubes.
Yep. So on OpenSea, I do see a silver pickaxe.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, good luck. Let's mine the first block. We will be able to mine 5 blocks with this pickaxe.
And welcome, DMA Saji, first time chatter. Welcome in. Hope that you have a lot of fun in here and you get yourself to win some prizes as well.
Yeah, the next raffle we will going to do will be for the general one, so make sure to enter that exclamation mark LFM to get a link to be participant in that raffle.
Mm-hmm. And the Exkim Room artist is also commenting what you said. It would be nice to verbally talk, to make the social aspect more social.
At least for what I seeing in VR chat or in some other games, the having microphone actually really fun. At least my experience is really fun. So yeah, I'm just interested, will Sandbox implement these kind of things? But yeah, I'm just the future is really looking really good for Sandbox Game Maker, when right now we all seeing that the social hubs becoming a reality, though I think it's very, very complicated to make that happen, because we have the server side, the client side, a lot of things. And
it's still very new. I think that Game Maker 0.8, like the time we got to explore presets from Game Maker 0.6 into Game Maker 0.7, it took months. It took a lot of months for us to actually be able to explore. And I think we have not reached the threshold of possibilities with presets yet. And now we have Game Maker 0.8, which brings another bunch of new features that we have not been able to explore totally yet. And again, it will take most likely months for us to even grasp on it. And I would say that it will take probably a year so we get a hang on what's possible and what's not possible with the current mechanics and features that are available in the Game Maker 0.8. There's so many possible combinations of things you can make work, and oh no, the pickaxe is broken and we did not get a prize. Not a good start. And the Sugar Cubes, keep trying. Next time, I hope that you get to be more lucky. Oh, and Gibbous crashed, I would say. Now it's only my avatar right here. And he's coming back. Here we are.
Yeah. the back button on my mouse is not in the right place. I was just trying to get the list. And I pressed back on the wrong place. So yeah,
it happens. Don't worry. Sugar Cubes, keep trying. Next time, hopefully, you'll be more lucky. And hey, let's get the Wheel of Fortune back again. Today it's all about mining, and let's get another lucky miner on the screen.
Yep. So this one is for the general one. I'm saying the general one. What is the right word for that?
It's the general forum. It's open for everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Forum.
We can call it the open forum.
Open.
As the other one is like a private forum.
All right. Yeah. I'm
could
just
do
thinking,
something like
form, or is it a raffle? Is it well,
It's
maybe
always a
in
raffle.
some I will discover some words. All right, so let me double check. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. So let's shuffle and
Mhm.
let's spin.
And after we get this winner, I want to bring everyone's attention to something that I saw yesterday. Something really, really good that could be really, really good for the sandbox ecosystem. So let's just wait a bit until I can actually share this. So here it is. Okay, I'm going to copy the link of this tweet.
All right, the wheel is slowing down, and it seems like, is it Wicked You 2 or
It
is it
does
Blue
feel like.
Tulip?
And we got ourselves our second lucky miner, which is Wicked U2. Congratulations! Wicked U2, it's the moderator here at the Pickaxe Master and been helping everyone on this community to create a best place to be. So I'm very excited that it's a wicked day. It's a Ruby pickaxe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what Wicked is going to check. He's going to check. He's going to choose here to be mine today. Now that we have, let's see, we already got some good lucks from Fred and Ferd, from Breezius75 as well. Welcome in. GG by Tom Foxel, and good luck by 322 confirmed. Wicked won the Mascara, the Vox Machina Mascara on my stream a few minutes ago. Okay. Wicked, get yourself a lottery ticket
Right now.
right now. Gravel and stone, please. Okay. Let me also take notes on that. You know the drill, everyone. Please type in good luck in the chat, as we want Wicked U2 to get the most lucky drops here at the Misty Mountain. And Mukduk, we got also Mukduk in the house. And Mukduk is the geologist here on the Pickaxe Master, which is going to bring you very cool facts as usual. And I would say, let's go for it. And while we have the fun facts, I'm going to post here this Twitter link from MetaMask. Go check it out while we get the fun fact, and then we can comment on it. Give us is already like, what, MetaMask, Twitter, what's about it? Don't worry, I'll let you and everyone everything about it, and it's goddamn promising and exciting what's in there. And let's go, says McDuck.
Silver Nugget from Gravel.
Hell yeah. Okay, we're getting some luck already.
So Wicked decided to mine stone and gravel. So we will mine stone, then gravel, then stone, then gravel, and we will see what we'll
Until
be
it
able to
breaks.
drop. Yep.
Welcome, a noisy noob. Been quite some time. Good to see you back. All right, let's wait for the fun fact while everyone is checking that Twitter post and think
What does it
about
say?
it. I want to save it for after
Alright.
the fun fact, but I want everyone to read it and to think about it and take a look. There's a lot of posts relating that topic that have been in the past 24 hours. So MetaMask Twitter is kind of filled up just with that because it's mad exciting. Sorry for ticking down your curiosity clock right now. I can feel it. But before we go to that, let's get into the fun fact, the first fun fact of the day, which is from Mukduk. According to Greek legends, the first ring was created by which god? Oh, I like this one. You can also put your answer, your response. Oh, look at that in
Goldor.
the Discord server. Hell yeah. Okay, so we've got 4 options. We've got A, Zeus. We've got B, Hera. C, Athena. And D, Apollo. So, the first ring was created by which gods? I'm going to vote on Discord. I'm not sure, but just in terms of logic, I would say it's I voted there. What do you think, Ivish? Escape room artists
Well,
say C.
Thinking about, it's a first ring. So so if it says it first ring, so there probably is more. And just by thinking about these gods that we have right here, Zeus is probably the oldest one, or at least as much as I know. So I don't know Greek legends that much. But I would probably go Zeus just because he is so wrong. um, just because he is probably oldest god from this list.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my logic regarding this question. But I'm truly very interested. The first ring for what? For gods? For people?
First ring
What does that?
ever.
Well, yeah. Well, it's still a legend, because the first ring, we really probably do not know when he was made, but at least in legends, probably they did use the ring for something. Well, it was made, so with the god made it, so it's
Probably had some power
magical
ups or
powers.
some
Yeah, yeah.
magical powers, something like that. Yeah. And but Duck, I have to say, I'm sad. How did you not include Sauron on that list?
But yeah, a bit different legends. Well, Silver Nugget.
It could confuse people.
But I just thought of an idea. Maybe in year 3020, people
Mhm.
will read the Lord of the Rings and will. Oh, that's a nice legend. Like,
That
like,
was a god in the early 1900s.
like today we're looking at these Greek legends, but in
Mhm.
far future they will probably look at the things that we are looking right now, and it's all normal. They will see that as legends. But
Maybe Greek mythology was Tolkien of the days.
yeah. So we never know.
We
At
never
least,
know. It could be.
yeah.
Just imagine, like one day, the guy that wrote about Zeus and all the Greek gods, and he was some sort of Tolkien, like, just like, hey, I made a really cool story, guys. You want to read it? Like, I created all these bunch of gods, all these settings, and thousands of years later down the road, people are like, oh, these were gods that people were worshiping, and it was just
People are
a story.
writing PhDs around that topic.
Okay, we got an answer over Discord. So the correct answer is option A, Zeus. So you were right, Gibush, on your train of thought. So according to the Greek legend, the first ring was created by the god Zeus. It was supposed to have been forever worn by the Titan Prometheus as a symbol of being chained to a rock. Huh.
Another silver nugget.
Okay. So that makes it
So
3 so far.
yep. So we have three silver nuggets and one gold ore. A really good drops from gravel. We did not get that much dropping from stone, but we do have a lot of dropping from gravel. I feel like that strategy of just looking what kind of resources we did get from previous mines is really probably a strategy. So writing down, and having your some sort of plan probably is beneficial.
Statistics. I think statistics they have a fundamental there, and
Yep.
probability is related with statistics. I would not discard that strategy for sure. Because we had on the last stream on Monday, we had Bad Hornet, which is a diamond pickaxe owner, and he'd chosen stone, and he got himself a really good mining session as well. And it was all stone that we mined. We mined like for about 100 stones. Wapax also did stone. Gravel did choose that strategy, but it did not get any drop. So maybe it was saving for Wicked YouTube for today. And okay, we got the fun fact. I want to bring that topic, that's Twitter post just shared with everyone. So what does it say? MetaMask yesterday just announced that they delivered the Unity SDK. So it's
For
live.
Silver Nugget, and the pickaxe has been broken.
All right.
All right. So this is big news. This is very big news.
Already on the, so Unity has some sort of patch, not patch, how do you call it? Some marketplace where you can buy add-ons or you can buy features. They're called SDKs. And
Market.
the MetaMask, yeah. So the MetaMask plugin has been added to the Unity marketplace. So now you can buy the SDK for MetaMask, which means that now on Unity you can integrate your MetaMask on your Unity project. Being the sandbox, a game that is being developed on Unity, this is big news, which means that I could be wrong, but I would envision that they also know about this and they're already trying how it works on their back end. So this is very promising news, especially knowing that the sandbox will go mobile during this year. At least it's what they announced. It's on the roadmap. Having also the MetaMask Unity SDK, which is also to be implemented in mobile and consoles and also PC. So basically, you have all gaming platforms as well with that SDK. I'm already seeing the future right now. I think it will just be, it's just going to be some time to actually implement all of this. But hey, I wouldn't say the formula, but it's out there, the SDK. I cannot express how excited I am, because this game, the Misty Mountain, it relies heavily on having a MetaMask SDK or a wallet, some sort of wallet integration in game. So all of these resources that we are mining and all of these gameplay, it's reliant on you to be able to spend sand to get the in-game pickaxes, and also to receive the prizes in sand or the resources that you're getting in here. Now, the way that this could be implemented, there's so many different ways to do it. So there could be, for example, I was thinking, what way we could use to save gas, for example. So every time that we're getting a drop, we're paying gas fees, like even though it might be 0.01 Matic for that transaction to happen. Like, okay, I'm going to get 100 resources. It could be 100 calls. So I'm going to spend 1 Matic just to get all of those. So I thought like there could be some sort of buffer area as well. Like you have all your resources in this buffer area and you can make all in one transaction, maybe. But yeah, that's the very good news. And welcome, Tempa Studios. Hey, how you doing? And by the way, just want to make a quick shout out here. Since we just talked about Titans from Prometheus, the Tempa Studios just announced their new project. They've got a new IP running. And that new IP is about Titans as well. Let me open up in here so I don't say anything wrong. It was... let me double check here really fast.
All right, so
Rhine is that exactly Titan Rhine game. So congratulations on delivering that new IP. I'm very excited to hear and know more about it. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, if you have not watched it yet, please go check Tempest Studios.
yeah, so Wicked You did mine 4 silver nuggets and 1 gold ore. It is equal to 1.1 cent. Is that correct?
No, 1.3 cents. So each silver nugget is 0.2. So that makes 0.8.
Sorry.
Gold ore is 0.5. So a total of 1.3 cent has just been won by Wicked YouTube today. Congratulations. Those prizes will be sent later on today after the stream is over. And since we already did this one, hey, let's get the next lucky miner on screen. And I'll start saying,
Yeah, continue. I'm just wanting to say that this is for the pickaxe owners.
All right, perfect. Good luck, everyone. Let's spin the wheel. And Alftark is saying that mobile Unity made NFT games are going to be very common. I also agree. I think that's NFTs and blockchain technology came here to replace the free-to-play meta. So we kind of discussed, and we've been discussing this for the last streams quite a lot. So we had the subscription-based meta, which was you would pay a monthly fee that would get you access to play a certain game, which was replaced by the free-to-play model, which had microtransactions as their economy model. And now we're migrating into a new meta, which will be play to own. And with play to own, you'll have play to earn, of course. You cannot have both separated. It's basically if you own it and you're able to trade it, then you can actually earn from it. So they're pretty much, I think that play to earn got a bit of a misconception. Like people thought they were just going to spend their time. They were just, it was automatically granted. It should not be and felt like way. Actually, you just, like any game you should be playing. The thing is now with owning those assets, you can actually earn as a something that happens along with your gameplay. It's not something that should be the main goal, but by collecting those items or just by playing the game and being able to get owning the stuff that you're playing, then yeah, I think the public still hates NFTs, but this is exciting. I think it's about that. Once you've got the play to own, and people realize the free to play from play to own, like especially from gacha games, like you're collecting everyday diamonds, so you are able to get enough diamonds to make a spin for a raffle to get that hero that you're playing, and you want to get more copies of your hero to get stronger. But now your hero, it's actually yours. It's an NFT. Probably it won't be called NFT. NFT is just a very, I won't say a bad word, but it feels like it does not resonate much.
The view of the public is really not helping for that term. Maybe we should use like Web3.
Not even that. It needs to feel much more natural. You have to connect with it. You have to resonate with it. Maybe a digital collectible. Maybe something towards that, or just like maybe we'll just call it. You won't even call it anything. You just say like, "Hey, I have this new hero," and once we get play to own as a meta, as something that is like Alfred was saying, pretty much they're going to be very common. People are just going to assume that whatever they're playing, they're going to own it. It will come to a place that if there's a game that's actually not play to own, so whatever asset you get, it's not actually yours. It's like, what? This game is not play to own. Whatever I'm getting in here is not actually mine. They will be discarded. I can see these happening so easily. Like people actually, they did not like NFTs. In a couple of years, people cannot live without NFTs. That's how I feel like.
At least for me, it makes sense. I don't know. For me, it's a technology. It's a way to do things. Maybe I'm not understanding something, but for me it's just useful. I don't know, it's useful that we use this electricity to make our life easier. All of this electricity, internet, all of this cryptography and blockchain technology. Yeah, I like it just because it makes my life easier. So
we're getting all the team tonight today. All right, Nutmeg, congratulations. Not only you get to have us a lot of fun facts, now you get to mine in here as well. And I think this is going to be a perfect combo. Crypto is good for the people, not great for banks. Also agree with you.
Yep.
This could be the change that we all needed from how do I call it? Oh, it was MLD Tech? Actually, it was not
yeah.
One. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was thinking, but why you did say that? But I did understand that. Yeah, probably it's just saw a different kind of nick.
Okay, I thought it was MacDuck. Okay, MLD Tech, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm checking the wallet right now. I already see the Ruby Pickaxe.
Let's go gravel today.
Ooh, there's a list of pickaxes. All right. Yep, let me hide the wheel.
LDTech is a pickaxe collector. And everyone, please type in good luck for MLDTech as we want him to be one of the lucky miner today and get a good loot as well. J-Dog says that my paycheck is all paid in crypto.
JDoc77, you're here. You just no, you did win a raffle,
You did
but
win a raffle earlier, but you weren't here to claim the prize. But hey, keep trying.
yeah, you're still on the wheel. So yeah, I think that what Halfdark says, rebranding the NFTs, I think could be useful. But I think the other thing is that it's crypto space. A lot of people is afraid of crypto space, just because of volatility, I think. Um, but time will change, I think.
Hmm.
I think the younger generation will really grow up with all of these NFTs, and they will not like question mm, its benefits. So maybe the younger generation will go not as hard, or will have more trust in this space. Um, so did
Yeah, we had
MD
gravel.
Tech go gravel? All right,
Yep,
sorry.
no worries. And yeah, we should. How would you rebrand? I'm going to ask this for everyone that's watching. How would you rebrand an NFT? How to? It's you remember that meme? Like, name me something without telling me what it is. Tell me an NFT without telling me that's an NFT. I would go into maybe not, for example, digital trading cards. Not everything could be related as a trading card. I don't know. For example, you're playing FIFA and you have a football player. It would be weird to call him like, okay, it could be like the cards of that football player, but it just could be trading football players. Digital
Maybe
assets.
I'm
Trump
thinking
trading
about digital
cards.
asset, but what
Huh.
does mean asset? So
It's very general. You can include
yep.
everything there.
So maybe some sort of I will think, then I will speak. So yeah, I will just find some gravel. We'll think of some sort of answer, and then we'll share it. But it's a
Asset
good question.
asset does when you think of assets, so you think as something valuable. You feel as you think as something tangible. So it does have a serious tone into it, the word assets, because words they have their own characteristics, let's say, and some words can be taken more seriously than others. And for assets, it feels like a serious word. I'm not a native English, so I can relate this. So if I think on Portuguese words, that we can use many words to describe the same thing, but ones are more in the slang, some others are more in a funny tone, others are in a more serious tone. So digital asset, it feels something respectful. Like, no, I own this digital asset. I was like, okay, it's a digital asset.
At, at least for me, the digital is not necessary. So um, but yeah, I'm still thinking about this. This is really not easy question. I think that that non fungible is also very important.
It's
Um,
complicated.
yeah,
For example, I would say most of people on Earth do not even understand how the government works or financial system works or everything works. So trying to get into like what's a non-fungible token, what's the concept about it and everything might be too complicated if you just want to be a user. If you just like, you know what, I don't want to know, I just want to enjoy it, I just want to be part of it, I just want to play this game and I own this item I'm getting in the game. I don't need to know what's the technology, what are the principles. What I know is that I do have a digital wallet and that item is in my digital wallet, and everyone calls it it could be a digital asset, a crypto art, even the word crypto. I think it will
I think
be replaced in the future.
silver ore,
Hell
nice.
yeah.
Sorry, I did mine some stone blocks just by thinking. I'm not always good at doing two things at the same time, so sorry for that. I'm concentrating on the gravel right now.
Hmm.
Um, but I do like what Fred and Fred is saying. Blockchain assets. Maybe I would say that, the thing that I think is most important with NFTs is that you own the thing. So ownership. I would want to add the word ownership that basically would explain the functionality of that thing. That basically you that's the thing that proves that you own that thing. Um,
So I'm not. I understand you. So I have a saying that my grandfather used to tell me when I was a children, and I bring that saying with me for a lot of time because it's really helped me through a lot of situations. Which is, let me try to translate it real fast. So if any donkey will eat the straw you're giving, you just have to know how to give it.
mhm.
So it's a matter or on how you present it. If
Mm-hmm.
you know how to present it well, anyone will be able to eat the concept or to grasp the concept. I think is that what the saying says. Here, the trick will not be so much about what each one of us individually like or prefer. It will be what will be as mass adoption perceived. Oh, I see a silver ore there. Is it in the vault? Because we're
It
up
should
high?
be.
Okay.
So silver ore should be there. Oop.
You have to overcome their objections. Yeah. There's going to be resistance for a long time. And welcome, Odlil. How you doing? But again, I wanted to get back into the Twitter post that we just shared, which was talking about the MetaMask SDK, which integrates the wallet into Unity. So there's a feature now that integrates it. And
Second silver ore.
okay, perfect. Thank you. And letting me know because I'm not watching
Yep, 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 yep.
I'm watching the Twitter and that.
Sorry, I always try to know not to interrupt you and find the gap to say it. So yeah. Well,
Yeah, so
it's
the last 24 hours I've been just posting this and Gibash, interrupt me anytime. Don't apologize about that.
no. All good, all good.
So yeah, the last 24 hours have been huge on the MetaMask Twitter page. They're basically posting a lot of content and a lot of things regarding this new SDK. So what they're talking about here, let me try to hear. So the MetaMask SDK brings the power of self-custody to experience across the web on desktop and mobile. And they're saying stay tuned for more announcements on how we're bringing that to life. And this has been pretty much like that. So also we've got here on our Web3 early adopter program will offer a $100,000 grant and guidance to help gaming developers transition to Web3, unlock wealth of opportunities for growth and innovation in the industry. Register here. So there's a link also in the MetaMask Twitter. If you're a developer, and I'm going to call out here for Surodoi Rio, which we have
Third silver ore.
Okay. Which we have not welcomed yet. So welcome, Surodoi Rio, and we all know that you're also developing your own game, your own app. So this could be something interesting for you as well. I would not miss that opportunity for a $100,000 funding to get the MetaMask SDK integration. It's a very good help, I have to say. And continuing on the MetaMask Twitter, they say, our listing in Unity will bring Web3 values to the gaming industry. It's a whole new era for gaming devs. I could not agree more. They shared here a screenshot of these tests, which shows inventory, it shows items, it shows boosters. And this is, so it means that with boosters, there are consumables. You've got items, which should be something you own and should be in your wallet. It should not be burned, maybe through a smart contract. But this is very promising. As you know, we're also building our board game in Unity. I saw that. Fourth silver ore.
Oh yeah. Third silver ore. I'm just reading the comments. This is very interesting topic. I think what Fred and Ferd is saying, car titles, license, your background, it all will be NFTs. It might be. Basically, it might be because yeah, for me, blockchain is a technology to save data and to keep it safe. and I think it's just logical to use it. Like I can lose my driving license, but I cannot lose. Well, I can yeah. With crypto there is a problem. So if you forgot your 12 your passphrase,
Mhm.
you cannot get it back.
Well, there will
And
be that's for non-self custodial that's for self custodial wallets. So there's going to be a lot of people, and probably they will try to enforce this, which is custodial wallets, like you have like you have at exchanges. So I would not be surprised if the government also throws their own custodial wallets, which on their end they will be like, "Hey, you're not self custodial, but if something happens, we as the government are here to support and help you to recover everything that you have in your wallet," because they would have
very interesting.
they would some sort of have some admin power over it and override a
Hmm.
couple of security things over it.
Never heard about these kind of things. At least what for what you're saying, I think that this really solves the biggest problem that people are fearing. So, for example, like a ledger. So if you break it, you lost the data. So I think that that's one of the fears that people have when having, as we do not know the right name, but the digital assets. Um, but yeah, this is future is very very bright, at least in my kind of eyes.
The escape room artist is bringing a very good one. In fact, I plan to when I sell my house, giving the purchaser an NFT deed too. That will so for example, real estate with NFTs, I can see a very good solution there, as it would broaden up more a bigger audience, and it would take so much in terms of bureaucratic processes along the way, which are quite some. So this would bring a very easy process. Now the thing is, if you have your NFT deeds, your so the ownership of the house as an NFT, now wallet security will be so much bigger. So everyone will try to hack and try to enter your wallet, because imagine just losing your house just because of a hack, something like that. That would be just terrible.
Fourth silver ore.
Fourth, no, fifth.
Fifth. Oh,
From my countings, it's the fifth, but we'll go to the vault
we
to
will
check.
check. We will check.
So again, like you could have money on your wallet and you could be robbed in the middle of the street. I think it could the same thing. You could have you're not going to have your house title in your wallet that you're going to carry to the street just because. You won't be doing that. You would probably save it at a safe place, like you are right now storing some of your most valuable assets, aka fiat money, on your bank, because it does give the all the institutional protection that banks are protected by the estate. So if they go bankrupt, there should be an injection from the money that taxpayers basically are supporting all of that. There's a lot of discussion into that, if it's either right or wrong. Then there's actually some sometimes that this actually did not happen, and the person that had there actually got burned. But what I want to say is, if we get to a place where NFT deeds for houses are a reality, there should be another type of banks or self-custodial banks, like you said, the ledger. So we will have to see how it's going to evolve as well.
Yeah. At least for me, the most possible scenario of how it will go, probably both will be useful. So banks will basically, what I'm saying right now, you can keep your money inside bank. So maybe banks will allow you to keep your NFTs in the bank.
That as well. That
So
could be
yeah,
that would be what distincts self-custodial and third-party custody, and that will be probably the biggest. So if there's going to be an argument to convince people to be or have their assets at a bank, it would be because of the third-party custody. So, like you have, for example, if someone steals your Visa card, You can send an email directly to Visa saying like, hey, I got stolen. Someone is using my Visa. And if it has not passed these amount of hours or days, I'm not sure. I think it's 48 hours. They're able, because on the Visa payment, although they send the money, there's like some sort of buffer area, buffer zone that they're able to revert the transaction. So if you get your Visa wallet, your Visa card stolen and someone is spending money for you that is not actually you, if you report it to Visa and file a police report, you can actually get those funds back. I'm not completely sure how this works actually, but I know it's possible because I've been I saw someone, or I know that someone happened this, and I got that explanation as well. So there could be some sort of the benefits between self custody and third party custody as well. And confirming it here, we did got 3 silver ores for MLD Tech, correct?
We did 5.
We did
So
5.
yep.
That's 0.5 cent right there. Today, the Missy Mountain is very generous, and we like it.
Yep.
We still got
So
many more miners to go on stream.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, it's 5. So that's the last token. And in the inventory, we do see 5 of these right here.
Hell yeah. So back again to the MetaMask SDK. These could be very, very good. And let's bring that Wheel of Fortune back again. These could be very good news for all the Sandbox ecosystem. So I would bet that with these release, now there's already in the works game maker adaptation for the MetaMask SDK. It's probably going to be quite a task because, one, it's you programming a game where you connect all the dots. The other thing is for you to actually have that as a plugin on a game maker that we are able to control the data and the inputs and the outputs and have that in a securely manner as well. So I can bet that there's going to be a gap in here when that feature will actually be enabled in the game maker. But either way, the SDK is out, and this is very good news. So hell yeah. Althark is saying, if Sandbox can get us that SDK in our experience, that'd be huge. I could not agree more with you. That would be huge. Here at the mountain, yeah.
We can do too. Where is that lottery billet? Yeah. Second time, let's spin it again. Sorry, Bruno, to interrupt.
No, you're right. We can do too. You should get a lottery ticket today. Because not only you got selected, but you won 1.3 cent today. You also got lucky in the mining session.
The escape room artist is saying the scary thing is the real estate market having transactions like that will make it where you could sell NFTs for price of the house and boom, you just sold your house.
And how is that scary?
Well, I imagine, when there is so much property in the world, and basically the world is trying to move faster and faster, the way that you sell the houses just takes so much time, and NFTs is probably will be able to just make everything faster. But yeah.
There's going to be a lot of things until that happens, and we've got the last year trier as the next lucky miner. So congratulations and good luck.
I do see the last year trier in the chat, so let's do the checking and let's mine.
So
a good mining session. At least I'm very happy with everything that we are mining today. So I am unable to see any pickaxe in the wallet. I'm trying to double check that. And no. Yep. So we will need to. Yep.
Okay, let's bring those 1 and 2s. 1 stands for an iron pickaxe, and a 2 stands for a silver pickaxe. Since you do not own one, we're going to give you one.
And spin.
Spin it.
Yeah, Bruno?
And while we spin and get these next, while we get Leslie Trier on stream to get some prizes, Magduck, what do you say we get into the next fun fact?
Oh, I think you read your own. Your mind is connected, like like a blockchain.
This was a good timing, yeah.
Oh, it's an iron pickaxe. It looks like.
Iron pickaxe for Leslie Trier. So it's chosen clay, which takes away 3 HP. So we will go for 1 clay and 1 dirt. And the next fun fact from Magduck says, can you guess the weight of the world's largest quartz? A, 10 tons and 50 kilograms. 16 tons and 610 kilograms. 26 tons and 950 kilograms. D, 14 tons and 100 kilograms. That's a lot. So everything goes into tons. And it's on the double digit. It starts on the double digit. E, Tom Voxel says 39 tons, 916 kilograms. Okay. These
This
numbers
is
are
really hard one.
Yeah, the numbers are so big.
Well, I feel like we did had something related before.
It was regarding
with
the largest ruby, I believe.
probably,
No,
yeah,
sapphire.
probably sapphire, yeah. But just guessing the largest quartz. So, I do see that C is very far away from B. So basically, A, B, and D are quite close together. So I bet that the answer is probably somewhere around there, but I'm not sure. And the C is quite a bit further away. So maybe I will just go with D, with the one in the middle. And you, Bruno?
I chose
Magduck you chosen B. Magduck is suggesting a tip. So viewers, if you want a tip, just let him know that you want a tip.
Well, 10 tons. I want to see like what's the size. I hope that Magduck has a picture for this one.
I do imagine that quartz is quite dense. So even if it's very big, very
There's a
heavy
picture
already.
on Discord. Yep, it's bigger than a person. It's way bigger than a person.
Just barely bigger than a person.
No, I would say that
much bigger.
You could fit about 5 to 10 people in this stone.
10 to 5. All right.
Look at the size of that crystal. Oh my god, that's so big. Where is this located at? This picture.
The last tier trier. Let me know. So we did mine 1 clay. We did not get it to drop, but now we have opportunity to mine dirt or 2 sand. So just let me know which one you want to go while we getting the answer for this fun fact. 2 sand. Thank you.
You know what I'm wondering? Like, how the hell did they get this here? Like, they had to put these before they even built all of this stuff. Like 10 tons? That's super heavy.
How much does weight one of the Egyptian pyramids block? I think it's somewhere around. Also similar, more than
Really?
1 ton. I think so.
They built a museum around it, says Tom Voxel. Around 2 tons.
Around 2 tons. So,
okay.
All right. So yeah, it's 10 tons is very much.
We did not do. So you did the correct answer. D, 14 tons and 100 kilograms, not grams, kilograms.
I need a lottery ticket today.
Okay, this is the world's largest quartz cluster. It's on display in a museum in Namibia. It was discovered in 1985 at the bottom of a 45-meter deep cave in the Ochua mine near Karibib in Namibia. It weighs 14 tons and 100 kilograms and took 3 years to excavate and remove. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. That was a long
This
time.
thing is 14 tons?
Yeah.
Like, it does not look that big.
It has
Like, yeah,
probably to do with the density.
yeah, the density of that thing is immense.
Hey, One Box, welcome. How you doing? So with I just want to say, last year try did not get any prize today.
No,
No.
unfortunately.
So keep trying, keep filling up that form and attending the streams in here. We hope that next time you will be more lucky. And we've got the 4th lucky miner on stream, so let's get the 5th.
Yep, it's already on the screen. Let's shuffle.
I feel like today we're going to break like the usual 7, 8 miners. I think we are going to get room for more.
It's always good. Last year trier, thank you for being right here in this wonderful community. It's thanks for you.
Here we go.
So, is it it's hard for me to say that name. Surodu Ryu. Yeah.
Surudai Rio.
Oh, you say it so in your mouth. It sounds so good.
I've read everyone's names like 1,000 times by now. Fred and Ferd, yeah, that was close, man. That was very close. Hey, Surudai Rio, congratulations! You got to be the next lucky miner. Let's check if he does have any pickaxe on his wallet.
Yep.
And we're going for dirt.
Ooh.
This has not been chosen in a long time.
For a long time, like.
No one wants to get dirty.
All right. We will mine with a silver pickaxe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, silver. And let me get back to MetaMask to see if there's anything new to share regarding the Unity SDK from MetaMask.
Also, one change that we did. So we have the ceiling in the logic, so that even one box could not get there. Just for all to know that there is a way to stop very what to say, phantom-like players will not be able to go where they don't need to. Sneaky.
One box proof. It's always good to know that it's one box proof.
1 box proof. All right. So we
It was
are
him
mining dirt.
that found that bug, right?
Of course, he also shared with how should we protect it. So he was the one who discovered it or showed it to us, and he also explained how should we defend, or not maybe defend, but it's a fight. I'm not sure if it's a fight, but just make sure that some places are unreachable for all the players. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're mining dirt, and yeah, I'm actually very happy to mine dirt. It's not that often that we mine dirt. I'm intrigued of seeing the drops, what is dropping from the dirt. Maybe we will see some high end or top drops, top tier drops.
Well, it's very cool to see because MetaMask right now they have 8 blockchains. Oh, that was fast.
Copper ore. they have
8 blockchains integrated, or 8 layers. Let's call it like that.
networks, like networks.
Yeah,
Network.
networks.
All right. Um, this is gravel. Well, I do imagine like all of the other wallets will probably start to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, MetaMask is the leading one, at least at the moment, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I do believe like this is a tipping point, because if it's community created, a lot of people probably is not trusting the add-ons, which is community created.
Mm-hmm.
But right now when we do have
Official.
official, and when we have the first official, now we will see a lot of other officials of APIs or some sort of what is the word that you used? It's not an API, it's a plugin, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so a plugin to have all of that blockchain integration. And probably then we will see a lot of competition. Just, but yeah, I do
From the
imagine that
wallets?
from the wallet makers. I'm not sure. So basically, MetaMask is a it's not an exchange, it's not a bank, it's just a wallet. I'm not sure what is the terminology around the thing like MetaMask. What is the right word for
I
to?
think it's that. It's a non-custodial wallet. So MetaMask is actually it's a software. It's an interface that allows you to connect with with your um, with your account. Basically, you
Yep.
could import your account. So the one that I have on MetaMask, you could import it over any of other compatible wallets. So it means that the wallet itself is not on MetaMask; it's on the blockchain.
Yep.
So it does
Yep.
live on the blockchain. So you are able to
Oh.
access your wallet through different interfaces. So MetaMask is probably an interface for you to get
It's it's
to
it's
manage
very
your
it's very
assets.
important what you explained just to me right now. I really did not view this in this kind of view, where the wallet is in the blockchain. This is the interface and some sort of security of um, product of security, so that or
Yeah,
trust. And right now, I think yeah we will. So yeah, it's very interesting. So they are creating now the interface for Unity to connect with that blockchain.
yeah.
So
So it connects with
wow.
MetaMask interface, and the interface connects with the blockchain. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's at least how I perceive how it works. So what I would believe it would happen is, see, for example, Unreal 5 engine to also have developed its own SDKs as well, with integrations with
It
MetaMask
does.
and also with other type of wallets. For example, there's a wallet which is called Venly that's Sandbox has a partnership with, which is some sort of, for example, Venly. It's opposed to MetaMask, which is a it's a non-custodial wallet. So you have the only you have access to that wallet. Venly is what I want to say self-custodial wallet. Come on, this is so many terminology.
Indeed.
So the MetaMask is a self-custodial type of wallet. So it means that you own the custody of that wallet, although it's an interface. Actually, the wallet that's why you say wallet address. It's an address that lives on the blockchain, and the way to access it is through a seed phrase that is generated as well on the blockchain. And since it's a combination of I don't know how many words, it's practical impossible to get access to it unless, of course, you have for now quantum computing. It will be very hard to generate one of those. Either way, because there's thousands of words on a vocabulary, and it's a combination of maybe 12 or 24 different words in a specific order for you to get access to a wallet. Um, So what I would see is probably, so I was talking about Venly. Venly, it's a type of wallet which is not self-custodial, and it's a way for to shorten the gap and the difficulty rate to onboard new users. So although they have the custody of your wallet, and like you would see on a bank, for example, it has a very easier way. So if you want to set up a MetaMask, then you need to understand about wallet addresses, you need to take note of your seed phrase, you need to understand all of that. So what this Venly brings is it's shortening that gap. It's like you create an account like you would create at any website, and you just can go there and say, hey, I want to log in with my Google account. You know, that type of authentication method, which is very simple. It's pretty much standard and meta nowadays. So it's the same. You don't need to be all tech savvy to understand how to do it. All you got to do is go there. You say you want to create an account, you want to connect through your Google account, and voila, it's done. And why I mentioned that one is because they have a partnership with the Sandbox. So it means that from the Sandbox point of view, being them a partner, this is a strategic partnership for them to be able to onboard many users without the technology problem. So I even got to talk with Venly when they came to the non-fungible conference here at Lisbon, and I was trying. So I had the chance to have actually a talk with person to them, and I was trying to understand, like, okay, what are the advantages? And this is actually what they explained to me. So it would be some sort of beginner level for people that are entering the crypto space and digital assets and all of this. It would be a very simple way for them to onboard the space. And once they are in there and they're curious to learn and know more about it, they can actually transit there from the Venly to a MetaMask. So from what I understood, is that you can actually import later on everything that you have in your Venly to a MetaMask later. Or maybe you have to transfer everything. I'm not quite sure how it works. I did actually not make that question. But yeah, so Secret Meow is also saying you can search MetaMask on Unity Asset Store. The SDK is already there for free. That is cool. Okay, if you guys have Unity accounts, download it while it's for free. You can check their description on what it can implement, etc. Okay, I gotta look that. Not sure if I can post a link, but hey, thank you for that one. Assetstore.unity.com. Okay.
So we did got one copper ore.
Hell yeah.
And let's exchange it to the sand.
Dario,
Yeah,
congratulations.
Well, you mentioned the Unreal Engine, so I do imagine that all of these SDKs will come to all of the engines that we could imagine, at least the main ones. But I want to just share that Unreal Engine has its own NFT project. It's called Core. So
Okay.
So it's a new kind of platform, not new kind of platform. It's not new, but it's same Unreal Engine with much less functions. Like we do have a Unity and we do have a Sandbox. So the same thing. There is Unreal Engine and there is a simplified version called Core.
Okay, I already got it open, that link about the SDK, and so there's a couple of things in here which I do not understand. Maybe you and everyone else on this stream can help me to understand a little business. It's some sort of strange words. So let's get another lucky miner on the stream, and let's get into this. So do you know what it means, URP and HDRP? So what I can see here for universal render pipeline and high definition render pipeline. So basically it says the Unity version, and it says built-in is compatible. So for universal render pipeline is not compatible, and for high definition render pipeline is not compatible as well. I'm not sure what that means. So I was hoping that anyone and everyone could help us on that.
Try to use ChatGPT for these kind of things. It has a really big library of just knowledge, so it could like help out in those kind of situations. Yep.
Mhm.
let's raffle another miner, and let's figure it out. Who is the lucky miner? Not raffle a miner. So yep, this time it will be for the general raffle. So everyone should see their name in the screen just in some milliseconds. Right here. All right. And let's shuffle it 2 times. And let's figure out who's next to mine.
Good luck, everyone. So I'm going to read the highlights from the description of the MetaMask SDK on Unity, and says, first let's see who is the lucky miner. Then we'll get into that. Also, J-Dog feels like he's very lucky today, but will it stop
Indeed.
there? Yeah, I'm just trying, like, am I going to listen that blip again? Yeah, we got it. 322 confirmed is the lucky miner. And again, the rivalry goes on. ML Tech, 322 confirmed, face to face. Who's going to be the best miner of the season? God damn, this is getting heat up.
The competition is real.
The competition is real. We know that 322 confirmed does have a Ruby Pickaxe. And
yep, he does.
What type of blocks will you be mining today? Let's go with stone. All right.
So I feel like the mask is really doing wonders.
Not bad at all. So everyone, type in good luck so that 322 confirmed can be a lucky and successful miner here at the Misty Mountain. G to the G. Let's send those massive Gs.
I just thought of, I just said that the mask is doing wonders. So I mean this mask and also the meta mask.
And now that we're ready to mine, speaking in MetaMask, I want to see that. I want to read out that description. And we're just focusing here because this is huge news. Like, this is this could be pretty much the future of the sandbox, because the sandbox is built on Unity, in case you do not know, and this is the MetaMask, which is the most common used wallet interface that now has a SDK for integration with Unity. So logical thinking would be that the sandbox will adopt this SDK and will be able to bring in maybe a new component or a new behavior into GameMaker that will allow us creators to have access to these functions, which will make your game connect with the blockchain. And that is going to be mind-blowing when that happens. Okay, so Secret Meow is saying render pipeline is a graphic thing. Not sure which one the sandbox is using in Unity, but I believe there will be supported in the future. And OG Shakespeare is saying again, the Unity render pipeline is about the method the graphics are rendered from the logic. It's about the method the graphics are rendered from the logic. Okay. So, for example, an animated asset.
So probably there is, code. So basically, code is everywhere. So once you probably, sorry, the dog is very protective. So method rendered from the logic. Yeah.
So
I'm a bit familiar with Unity, but this kind of terminology does not feel familiar. I did not see some sort of rendering methods.
Okay, so yeah, kind of like we saw how the sandbox looked different from 0.8 to 0.7 to 0.8. They obviously changed the render pipeline to use GL function and not put the loads all on the CPU. Okay. I think I'm starting to figure it out, but I'll need to understand better this. But okay, let me go over the highlights really fast while we are mining here for 322 confirmed, and we try to get some nice loot as well. So highlights: easy integrate the most popular wallet in Web3 with mobile deep links or simply QR code automation. Access, distribute, and use tokens such as NFTs as in-game assets. Sign transactions across Ethereum network, BNB chain, Polygon, and Avalanche blockchains, with additional blockchain support coming soon. This is very good. Gaming features you can start implementing now. Ownership, integrate play to own models to allow players to own, trade, and hold their in game assets. Authentication, use digital wallets as a substitute for login credentials. Interoperability, ensure cross platform interoperability, ensure cross platform compatibility of your in game assets. Yeah, this is going to make so, for example, you're making. I do think that I think it's League of Legends that you also have mobile version, you have computer version. So making this integration from all the versions that you could have from console, from Xbox. So having the same game that has been deployed even. So one game can be deployed now on mobile, computers, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, whatever might be in the future. And since they all share the blockchain, the game is equal and you could be playing anywhere. So as long as you have your wallet, which is your login, you'll have access to your stuff that you have in that game, and you can play it. It will be very cool. Like you go to a friend's house, and hey, you know what? Let's play this game. I was like, hey, but that game runs on what console? It's like the console is not a constraint anymore. It's just like whatever interface you feel like you want to use, that will be the interface, as long as it's developed to run on that platform, of course. So that will be very, very good news as well. What else do they say here? Useful links. We are launching SideQuest, an early adopter program to guide gaming developers in their Web3 journey, which we said earlier. So they're granting, it seems, $100,000 as a funding program. They made a video and documentation to help you to get started with the MetaMask SDK. And if needed, their support team is here to help you connect with their team so they can help you how to implement that as well. Okay, documentation. All right, so I'm open up here on the MetaMask docs, and I have it open on the Unity SDK. So it says how it works. As a developer, you can import the MetaMask SDK into your Unity game to enable users to easily connect with their MetaMask mobile wallet. The supported platforms are Mac, Windows, Linux, iOS, Android, and WebGL. SDK renders a QR code in the UI via a dedicated prefab which players can scan with their MetaMask mobile app. We also support deep linking on mobile platforms. Now you can all use the Ethereum methods available right from your game, which you can learn more about above the link. Okay. Now it gets into a more complicated thing.
That's where the sauce, the sauce at.
But I don't know what I'm reading here. So this is probably so these are the build settings, and for the build settings, this is complicated for myself. So I'm not going to talk something I don't understand at all. Okay, there's prerequisites, which is Text Mesh Pro. I wonder what type of security measures they actually did on here. I'm very, very, very curious about this. API stuff, MetaMask Unity. Oh, I'm reading here safe session. What does this mean?
Some sort of save state.
This method saves the current session to the persistent storage. This is helpful when you want to save the session and restore it later. This is automatically called when the application quits, but you can manually call it too.
All right. This
So
is
load. Mhm.
we need confetti, you know that.
Load session. This method loads the session from the persistent storage. This is useful when you want to restore the session after the application quits. This is automatically called when the application starts, but you can manually call it too. So, is this like what everyone was asking about the save game function? So, oh, if my game crashes, am I going to lose my pickaxe that I just purchased with sands?
So it seems like what they are saying here is exactly that. So it if it closes, it
Hmm.
saves. So probably it's creating inside computer a different thread, a different kind of program.
Hmm.
Just your game is running on some sort of one container, and nearby they create another one. And if that one crashed, the game is crashed. The container which tries to save it is not crashing. So it's basically separate.
So the
So
game is running locally and in a server at the same time.
basically it's running locally, but it's getting the data from the server because the server
Uh-huh.
is not it's a server side. It's only data. On the client side, there is rendering happening. So basically, you
Hmm.
need a GPU and you need to know where the things are, and then you're able to render them. And I guess that when they have this kind of integration of possibility to save, so they have some sort of a different kind of program running in your PC, which is always getting information from your local client game and sending back to the server. And if your game crashed, it saves the last info that it got.
Okay, I was
So
just
it's a
thinking. My question was towards the security of it, like for example, hacking and that kind of stuff. So if it's always sending the information to the server, it also can detect from the inputs that it's getting from the locally played. If there's some inputs that are like, okay, how did this, for example, in here, imagine that there's a person that could run a script that would change the memory state and would be able to do the information to spawn here 50 diamonds, and they want to make that transaction to change to sand. But then the server will go like, okay, for you to have 50 diamonds, you would have needed at least to mine this amount of stones, for example. You would have to have in your inventory at least this amount of pickaxes. So there's like some at least some conditions for this to happen. Like the only way that this person can have 50 diamond on their wallet is if they matched all these verification methods. Like you need at least this amount of pickaxes, you need to have mined this amount of stone blocks, and according to probability system, you would have need at least to mine this amount of blocks. No matter, like we can run into a very optimal um, type of luck. So let's say this is the best. So as you know, diamonds are very rare to get. So I would not imagine that, hey, I mined 50 blocks and I got 50 diamonds. Like
I
statistically, that's impossible to happen.
I do imagine that Junior, the boss killer, is probably one of the best people to ask these kind of questions because
Yes.
he's a professional programmer and he is working in the security sector of programming,
Yep.
and he is also familiar with Unity. So I think that he is the, at least from my kind of friends or my kind of circle, he is number one person to ask these questions. And I think that you're right about the security. I think it's very important, and I do believe that MetaMask is having, you know, the knowledge and the power and the tools to make it happen. Um, so I do believe that there is some sort of protection system, but I do agree that hackers, you know, they are always finding a way. So it's
Hmm.
probably a process, you know. There will be someone will discover some sort of loophole or some sort of problem, and they will fix it.
Well,
So
there are also
yeah,
signing messages you have to do. So there's some sort of transactions that are not actually transactions. Like, for example, I was thinking when you go to OpenSea, there's sometimes you just do some sort of signing messages. Also in the sandbox. So through the signing messages, which do not consume gas fees, there could be another layer of security system. It would make the game run slower because there's steps in it, like security steps. But these could be a great thing. I'm not sure if we're getting too much tech in here. So I want to also say something else and add here. So did we just finish this mining session?
we
No
did.
way, Jose. We got nothing.
Nope.
God
I
damn
did
it.
mine, and nothing dropped.
322 confirmed. You got very unlucky today. With the ruby pickaxe, mining all stone, but no drop. So keep trying. I hope that next time will be better. And I know that you've got yourself to have some really good sessions as well. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you win normal, sometimes you don't win at all. But yeah, you already got yourself a ruby, for example. So yeah, there's always prizes around the corner.
Well, at least I see that MacDuck is using some sort of plugins.
Hmm.
Um, at least for me, I I don't need to do that much of transactions. But of course, if you're very searching in crypto space, of course, some sort of protection tools are needed. But I think the best protection is by knowing what kind of data moves in your wallet. At least for me, I'm just seeing that my wallet is nothing happening in it, and that's the way I like it. So I don't do any transfers or exchanges, and but I think, yeah, these kind of plugins that can check if assimilates the transactions, quite cool.
And let's you
Oh,
try it. Thank you for dropping by and stay or.
stay or
Hell yeah. And speaking about or, let's get another lucky miner on the stream. We've got today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going into the 7th, which is our medium average, and we still got 20 minutes. I feel like we could squish in 8 or 9. Let's see what happens. Let's get that Wheel of Fortune and get the next lucky miner. And changing topic from SDK and MetaMask, I want to bring something to your attention, which is about the whitelist for the avatar mints. There's going to be news soon for the avatars that are tied up with tokenomics, which are tied up with the light paper. So everything is connected together. There's going to be some news soon. So if you have not got yourself whitelisted, you can get it by filling up in that form. Let's just say that we have quite a big percentage that has already been filled in from the whole collection, not just from the whitelist spots. So there's going to be, yeah, it's getting filled up quickly, and there's going to be a place that we will not have many left, and we'll have to reserve some for other type of activities. Stay tuned for that. There's going to be avatars soon that they will be playable on the sandbox. Very good stuff happening. So let's wait up, and if you do want to get one, fill in that form, get yourself in the whitelist, because once they're done and once they're gone, there's no coming back. And Althar, congratulations. If you're still watching the stream, let us know. I would not be surprised if he is not
yeah,
watching the stream already, because he
he
did
did
stream
stream
before
before.
us.
Yeah.
And he was with you for quite some time. And yeah, after some streaming, you do need to take a break and just go for a walk, just for a bit, just to stretch your legs. But yeah, let's just wait for a minute here and see if he is here. If not, we will re-raffle. Okay, so regarding the avatars, make sure you're filling up that in. And now you, when we on Monday stream, when we're asking about the utility, it comes linked with this question, with this news, let's say. We'll put up more info about it when we have everything 100% designed, so that whatever info we give, it's a more final one. But yeah, it's looking very, very interesting, very promising as well. This is something I do not recall being done before in any NFT or crypto project. So it's very much it's sophisticated. Let's put it like that. It's sophisticated, and it rewards you, the owner, very much. You become an active part of the ecosystem. I'll just put it like that. I cannot advance with more than that until we have actually everything out.
It seems it's Ikion. Ikion, are you here in the chat?
Whenever you go for like, hey, and we have a winner, I was like, hey, Ikion, are you here in the chat? Here we are. Ikion is here. You know what you remind me, like when people are playing that game, this which is the Ouija board. They're like try to call for spirits and stuff like that, and they go like, "Hey, are you here? Are you here?" And whenever you say that word, my mind just goes like, and I find it funny.
I need a candle,
Don't do that. Don't play with that kind of stuff. Okay, Ikion Art, go stone or go home. Let's go. So let's confirm what type of pickaxe this Ikion Art has. If I do not,
he do have
a
gold pickaxe.
Yeah. And everyone, please type in good luck for Ikion Art so that he can get the most prizes here at the Pickaxe Master in the Misty Mountain. And let's get some sand.
And Ikion, let us know what kind of blocks you want to mine. So this is first gold pickaxe of today.
It is.
We did mine a lot of stone. We did mine some gravel. We did get a lot of drops from gravel. We did mine some dirt, and Ikion chooses stone. Very nice.
Right, let's see what we're going to get. And I would call McDuck again. I think we're ready for the third fun fact of the day as well. Got about 20 minutes to go, so it feels the perfect timing to do it. Let's go. And while it does it, I'm just going to turn off my camera here real fast. And I'll be here with voice, not went anywhere.
Yeah, I did hear that the microphone was muted for a second.
It was muted for a second, yeah. I do have to make a very small. You remember when we used to stream and we did not bring our faces to the stream? Let's say.
Silver nugget.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Actually, when streaming, it gives a little bit different kind of dynamic when there is no face on the screen. Though when you do not have the face on the screen, I think it's harder to get familiar. You're then getting familiar with a voice, but not with the face. And we are very, very concentrated on the face. Basically, there is 8 billions of faces in the earth, and basically all of them has differences. At least our brain is able to see the difference. And basically we are very focused on the face. So I think that it's really cool to when you're watching the content to see also the face, because I think a lot of face information is there is a lot of information in the face. But sorry, Bruno, I did interrupt. So yeah, I do remember when we did not have our faces in the stream. Do you like it? Or
I do like it. No, it's just me. Just to sometimes when I do drink a lot of water, so I do have to make some sort of breaks in between. But how do I explain this? So I smoke cigarettes, and in the middle of the streams, I do have the tendency of like, I could use some, and I don't think it's a good thing to have here. I don't want to bring that, and yeah, it's just a way for it to make a quick break while being here as well.
Oh,
You can
second silver
probably,
nugget.
hell yeah, can guess that.
I'm a little bit jealous, but no worries. It's only 2 hours for me not to smoke. So,
Again, it's not a good thing, and did not want to bring that up. But
I
okay,
really like how OG Shakespeare is just he does not have a thing about it. So I really like about that.
He's very comfortable doing on stream.
Yep.
Here it is. Yeah, it's just different. I don't know. For example, it's weird. I don't know how to explain. For example, when I was in my old musical career, I would go to the stage and I would just go there and do my rock and roll thing, and I would be playing and light up a cigarette at the middle of the show, and zero fucks were given. I was like, let's do it. Like I don't give a damn about it. But here, it does feel a bit different. I don't know. There's more different type of population, let's call it like that. And I do not want to show it as something it's cool, or I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't feel comfortable doing it. It's just the bottom line there.
At least for me, third silver nugget, very cool. So the stone is giving some more resources, and the pickaxe is broken. So all right, let's go change it into the sand, and maybe we will be able to raffle one more pickaxe. So I will just sprint as fast as I can to make that happen.
I think we'll be able. Alfthork is back. Alfthork, you just missed a chance to be one of the lucky miners. You got selected, but hey, we do understand that if you have to make a break. You've been streaming for 2 hours and almost 2 hours and a half, so making a break, it's very, very needed. But hey, Iconart, congratulations. You just got yourself 3 silver ores, which are worth 0.6 sand, which will be sent later on to your wallet. So we've got a fun fact in here. I'm going to sort of block out the place where we should be to get this on screen.
No worries.
And here it says that what would happen if the moon hit Earth? That's very apocalyptic. As the moon gets closer to Earth, the first thing we will notice is a dramatic shift in the tides. Coastal cities will be consumed by the oceans. Its gravity will cause our satellites to be thrown out of orbit, rendering them useless. There will be daily earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, and when the moon is 11,000 miles away from Earth, it will be torn apart by Earth's gravity, creating a beautiful ring system similar to Saturn. Oh, really? Any survivors will have a beautiful view of the meteor ring, and every night they will see a meteor shower created by moon dust. That's very apocalyptical. Beautiful scenery.
To concentrate on the raffles, not on the space. This is for me very hard to. When I hear anything regarding space, I'm like just straight into it. Bling. But I need to raffle.
Yikes.
It's good that moon will not hit Earth, at least for now.
Moon crash party.
Moon crash.
Space. Give us passion is palpable.
All right, so we're shuffling.
You could see the stars forming in his eyes.
Actually, what I read that basically the explanation of how Earth has such a big moon is not as easy. And basically, the best theory that we have is basically that Earth was hit by moon already 2 times.
Two times,
yeah. So it's only theory, no hard facts.
I heard about that one. Yep, I heard that theory as well.
Go West 927. Are you in the chat? Or maybe I should change that. Are you in the chat? Please type in the chat. Maybe
let us know. Let us know if you're watching here. But hey, we want to summon. Hell yeah, we've got Go West in here.
I do prefer a moon. I do prefer a moon, not a ring. A moon is very, very important. It's so important that I believe that I would not be here if not for the moon. So, um, the moon is good. Moon is love.
And Go West was right. Let's get dirty.
All
So
right.
let's
So,
confirm the
yep.
type of pickaxe and dirt blocks. Here we go. That's been a long time. So
Dirt blocks?
Surdario chosen dirt. Go West also chosen dirt.
There.
Well, if we had moon or a ring on earth, I would have both. If the ring on earth did not affect us the way that we live.
Well, the why I'm saying that the moon is very important because of it stabilizes Earth. It stabilizes a lot of things, and basically, if we do not have the moon as big as it is, probably Earth would not be as supportive for life as it is. Um,
Also, we've
so
got
yeah,
still the Wheel of Fortune in the screen.
thank you, Bruno. You see what you see what space topics do to me?
If we like it, then we should put a ring on it. And then Earth Moon is a binary system like male female in mythicism.
Well, you know, there is so much space junk from people activity that we could already call it a ring. So,
Well, there's the the asteroid ring between Mars and Jupiter's. We have
there is.
We have our technology ring between Earth and Moon as well.
So we're mining dirt. All right.
Okay, everyone, please type in good luck here for Go West so that he can find all these precious stones among the dirt, which is literally what we're doing right now. So what's the best prize we can find on dirt?
Gwiz is us saying Earth Moon is binary system, male female in mysticism. I did hear that Mars and Venus is also that man and woman, and the Earth is like a child. I'm not sure, but there is a lot of stories and myth regarding the space or how to say sky objects, bodies. So we have one iron ore. That's already good.
Okay, good start.
Yep.
So the best prize here, if I'm not mistaken, it's a sapphire. So
Ooh,
the sapphire never dropped. So there's a chance that we get. Nope, it has
on
never
the
dropped.
stream. On the
stream.
On the testing, when we did develop on the early stages, we did saw a sapphire.
So GoS is asking us if we did see the new Saturn that was discovered in a galaxy far away. It's 20 times the size of Saturn. That's huge. The name of that new planet is J1407b. I don't know why they give these weird names to planets. They could just go so much creativity on here.
No, Bruno. There's so much. There's so much objects in the sky that we would not have enough letters. We would need like a address of letters to explain it. So
blockchain of the galaxy.
Yeah. Well, Bruno, so you do you remember saying that James Webb Telescope discovered an exoplanet? You were absolutely right. I a few days ago I just wrote a paper about it, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's a first planet that James Webb Telescope discovered out of solar system. And yeah. I did first think that that James Webb Telescope will not be able to take a photo of exoplanet, but yeah, I need to do more research. So always we need to do always the research.
You know what, Gibash, from all these talks and from these streams, it seems very clear to myself that we will need a space mining theme expansion in the future. Like, it's just too many space talks, and we're a mining game, so definitely a space mining game should be in the future. We can use this type of logic and just put a new, different type of setup for space lovers out there. Instead of being underground, you could be really above in the sky in mining. We could actually create some really cool system. Like instead of having here, like you would be with spaceship, you could be mining on planets, asteroids, and just having some sort of the same game but a new face or new look. Dwarfs in space. Yeah, it does feel the right thing to do in the future.
You cannot just say when I say I wrote a paper. I did read. I'm not a writer of papers, but yeah, ChatGPT. Well, I did start to use ChatGPT on regular basis. So the thing that I really enjoy now is just rewriting songs lyrics. If I have a favorite song, so I will just rewrite the lyrics to the dwarf kind of theme, and I'm how to say, I'm preparing the lyrics to just have some sort of very funny cover up of really old songs, which is old enough that I don't have any trouble of remaking them. But yeah, it's fun to use it. Of course,
Asking right now on Midjourney to the prompt dwarf miner in space. Let's see what we
Midjourney. All right.
Yeah.
Regarding the image generative tools, they did a lot of things in the last few months. So basically, right now it's possible to control the pose basically more control over the image, which is quite cool.
Midjourney is a very cool tool, at least to get references. It's just like you're trying to get an image out of your heads, and you're like, how do I get this? And just to explain something to someone, like having that image. Okay, it's rendering. Let me see if I can get it to share with you the result of it. Where did you go? Okay, here it is.
Yeah, the education is about the mining. The Go West is saying that no more schooling, please, more gems and diamonds. The education is tough. Come on.
I'm going to paste here a link with what Midjourney just gave us.
No.
So that's broken. Did we get more than one iron ore?
I think no, we did get only one iron ore.
Damn it. But at least it's something.
Yeah, of course. It's always better than nothing. But yeah, I wish I would always be happy and not sad. I don't think that I want to translate the sad feelings, even if we did not mine anything. I still think that I should not show the sadness.
Well, we're here to mine, and we want to give away. So I empathize with the sad feeling because, hey, we're happy when we've got prizes on stream and that you're earning those sand prizes. So, yeah. Golden logo background was generated with the help of AI. I did not know that, and it looks amazing.
When Gold showed me that, I did not have the balls to ask it. But I did saw like there is some sort of similarity that I could like recognize, but I did not have enough courage to ask if that is generated. But it looks very good. It looks dope. Like so, no problem there. No matter. Though I should like say to everyone that all of the generated art is still in question. So basically, we still don't know, do you own it? So on the legal part of the artificial intelligent images, there is some questions that is not answered. So just be careful with the rights of use and yeah, just not to get burned. So
yeah. And we've got a new chatter in here. We've got compilation, welcome, and you just type in LFM, and I think we do have time for one last
No worries.
raffle. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lucky miners today. Let's get the ninth. And Shakespeare is saying, check out the game Deep Rock Galactic. It's a first-person shooter about space mining dwarves. Okay, I'm going to search that. Deep Rock Galactic.
At least for me, I'm getting really inspired by the space mining things, as I love space. But
Danger, darkness, dwarfs.
I'm not sure if basically space is very hard. I would leave it, like Star Atlas or the
No,
other
it won't
games.
be. Yeah, no, it won't be as complicated. It will be a simple core loop, like the same that we have here on the Pickaxe Master on the Misty Mountain, but with the space theme. Basically, it's new. It's the same game, but with the total new outfits, and maybe we can have different materials as well, since we have crafting recipes. So we could have something going around there, which would
What I
bring
do
different type of
imagine,
materials.
what I do imagine, you could make an invisible block and then
Mhm.
make it a liquid, and then you could like swim in space.
That would be cool. And also, compilation is saying that I'm on the Sandbox website on the Play tab. Why can't I find the mining game there? Well, the reason is because we're playing on editor mode. The Pickaxe Master, the Missy Mountain, is a game that is funded by the Game Maker Fund, so by Sandbox, and we're pretty much closing the final steps to have the game finished to be delivered by the Sandbox, which we should have some news regarding it soon. What do we advise is for you to join the Discord or to follow any of our social pages, which could be Twitter, Instagram, whatever you feel it's the best for you. So that way you can get all the news, and once it's live there, you get the notification, and then you'll be able to click on that play tab and play this experience by yourself. And we got one box.
One box?
Hell
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so prohibited in motion pictures. Do your own research. See Corbis versus everyone.
Ooh, one
Or
box is here.
why no real game like this over here? So yeah, that's the thing. Basically, this is our way to present the Pickaxe Master. We build on stream and we show the game on stream, and basically we've come to a stage that the game is finished. What we do is we stream on Mondays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays, which each of those streams, they have a different theme. So on Mondays, we do like to mine and bring out a specific topic. On Wednesdays, we just focus on mining, which is the Lucky Miner stream. It's all about raffling pickaxes and giving you and everyone a chance to play here on the stream. And on Friday, we have a different one, which we do multiplayer tests, which are we are doing because those tests will help to go into the future of the Pickaxe Masters for expansion. So there are a couple of mechanisms and features we're trying out live with you, so we are sure that they work. So we've got one box in here. We have already the blocks have been chosen to mine.
Yep, he wants to mine stone. Yep, stone, baby.
Okay, so I want everyone to type in good luck, please, so that one box can be one lucky miner today. Notes. Cannot Saints, just closing up the discussion. I agree with Gibash. I never advise to use AI generated things purely as they were generated. I think that's having those as reference for then another artist to come in, and he could even make an identical picture to it, but at least that would have been man-made, and therefore the copyrights could have been delegated to the person that had the job commissioned, for example. And that way you secure yourself with IP rights, etc.
Yeah, I think the best use for the generated images is inspiration, reference, and maybe techniques, styles, just to figure it out. The communication between the one who is ordering the painting and the one who's making, because that part is really hard, and artificial intelligence could like really help to solve or easing up that kind of barrier between the person who wants the image and the person who makes the image. But yeah. Currently, the legal things are in question.
I'm seeing all these good lucks. Hell yeah. And another question here from compilation YT. So when game is done, it will also be on the Play in the Sandbox website. How to answer this? So as you know, the Sandbox is still in alpha stages, and the way that the games are being developed, they're at this stage games that are part of the Game Maker Fund or games that are from some partnered IPs that the Sandbox has. And right now, the way that the games are coming out, and they're coming out from the experiences / games that have been developed on the Game Maker 0.7, they have been putting out in the mini seasons. So whenever it's regarding all the Q&A, all the technical parts, everything that needs to be reviewed and revisited, and once there's an okay check button on all the steps, then it should go live for you to try it on and play, and then you'll be the ones playing the game for yourself and ranking up in the play to earn mining leaderboard, which will be a huge step in the Pickaxe Master ecosystem, which is granting you the access for you to rank up personally by yourselves. In the first stage, like everything, it will be a challenge. It will go through a manual method. But later on, as everything is developed and evolves, it should go into automated generated leaderboard that will be also updated every time that someone plays and has the best high score. So what we can say is that stay tuned, as we do give weekly updates. So every week, and usually it's for tomorrow, we're going to have the weekly recap on what development of this team has made, what has been achieved, or what current stage we're at. So you can keep a track of progress on how this game is being developed and on what this team is working on as well. And I think it was that one. Yes. Also, Secret Meow was saying, I think you read this one. You want to check this out? Invisible liquid block for space swimming. Also,
Sorry.
So basically, it's turning water. It's turning a block into invisible water block, I would say. Then you can have some sort of flying mode.
Yeah, because right now I'm unable to copy the link and to see it. But yeah, I think that it's possible to make a block invisible, and it's possible to make it liquid for it to be swimmable. But probably the biggest problem is the swimming sound. I'm not sure if you could like remove at the current game maker, so you're always hearing that watery sound in your ears. And the other thing is, of course, the swimming animation. I think that if you like exchange for some sort of rocket or some sort of machine which mines, then it's all right. But as avatars, it does have a little bit kind of different kind of view, you know, because in space if you try to swim, you're still in one place. So
I'm not sure if there's an option on the game maker that you can control some sort of sound system.
Not yet. I think that sound systems is very is still in development. It's in early development. We do have a 3D sounds in the game maker, which is cool, but sometimes if you run and the 3D sounds does have a Doppler effect, so if you have some sort of notes, they are going, you know, like you know what is Doppler effect?
Doppler. I will go for duplicate.
No. So basically, you know when there is police car coming towards you, and the tune is going up, and when the car is going away from you, it goes down. So wee like the Doppler effect.
Okay.
So basically, we do have the same on the 3D sounds, and when you're running around, and if there is some sort of stable notes in that song, it really feels off-tuned. So you do imagine, because it detunes the notes, and it starts to sound strange. So I'm not sure if Doppler effect is really needed, but it's still cool. Yeah, 3D sounds and sound systems in the game maker will be probably a huge part of it. Not maybe not huge, but big part of it. But yeah. Currently, I think you could not turn off the water sounds when you're swimming.
It does feel like we're going that way. We're going towards that way, customizing the sounds, customizing. It feels like what we're going towards is customization, and that's something I would love to go on next Monday. That we discuss certain topics, which would be customization. And I think customization is one of the key things about gaming. And I want to save this for next one. Yeah, but I'll save the
customization
topic
of what? Of the avatar?
of everything.
Everything.
If you think of the most known games or that have been around for the longer, for example, Counter-Strike, you are able to customize your gun, right?
Definitely, yeah. That's the whole ecosystem is around that.
Yep. Minecraft, you're able to customize pretty much everything. You're mining and putting different type of materials together and discovering new formula and recipes, and you're just customization. Fortnite, skins, customization. So the more customization you do have, the more. So whenever you're playing a game, and you're also co-creating that universe. And I don't want to go into topics. I want to talk this on Monday.
Yeah. Let's leave this on Monday for Monday.
I think it will be a great topic because it's very strict to gaming, and sounds the customization in terms of a game dev being able, and this is about user generated content. So you as a content generator being able to customize everything is just going to bring more immersion from you with the program you're using. So it totally goes into that area, I'd say.
Just one thing that you said, like generated, when you're generating content, and we just talked about generated images. I think that we should separate these kind of things. Like we should not use generate when people are making it.
But this is what it's called. It's UGC. It's user-generated content with the sandbox premise. What's all about?
Well, probably, yeah. When you said user-generated content, it's all good. But if it's generated content, I think at this moment of time, it means that is the IE generated the content? So, the meanings should be like more
Very
strict. Yeah.
I'll take note into that. And I felt like you did not interrupt me much on the one box mining. This is not a good sign.
Yeah, but did we already break it? Or I'm probably just speaking too much. The pickaxe.
I think I saw the message there, but let's try it again.
Yeah. So we did mine stone, and I think.
Yeah, it looks like it's already broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No prizes for one box, which is the first time, but it happens for everyone. From here, it's like you have a good mining session, then a bad mine, or a not so good mining session, then a good mining session, then another again not so good mining session. Stats are funny to watch from this. You can actually take a lot of info from here. For example, we started with the sugar cubes, no prizes. Then we had Wicked U2, big win. Then we had Ruby, a very good session as well. Then we had Lesio Triad, no prizes. Then Suridoi Rio, it was an okay. 322 Confirmed, it was a bad one. Then we had Ikion Art, it was a very good mining session. And then Go West, it was not that good. And now we had one box, it had no prizes. So it feels like it's a curve, like going up and down from luck and getting resources. It's good to know that our gods are not pissed at me anymore, unless I got picked. Well, hope that you had fun as well. And next time, maybe better luck too. Yes, randomness it's very good. I kind of like the way that this is going, because being able to have a stable RNG, it's pretty much what we need to make sure that this will be it will be stable on the long run for the in-game economy we're developing as well. So yeah, this, it feels like we have all these data we're tracking down from sand prices, the amount of sand that was spent, that was earned, that was so the percentage of return as well. What were the pickaxes that have been used? What type of blocks did you mine? And all this data is just trying for us to get this experience in the best format possible. Which right now we're getting already some very good stats. We've been mining for almost 1 year, so this is pretty much the data of 1 year of live streams and experiments, which bring us into a very very good conclusions, let's say. So whatever we're designing and doing here, we feel like the knowledge, the inside knowledge that we have about of what we have developed right now, we have data that we can actually show that how it works, and it's on in a way that it's a stable version of it, which if we want to implement in the future, all the in-game economy, it should be stable and should be tested as much as possible. So this is a good sign. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you don't win that big, and sometimes you don't win nothing at all. It's all part of it. Okay. And OG Shakespeare is still very upset on this one. I've had 2 mining sessions, but with nothing now. But before I got decent silver drops previously. Shakespeare, I feel you.
Ichion is just killing me with that. Not it is hilarious. It's just hilarious.
Well, it's not up to us. If any lucky miner wants to delegate his win to you or to anyone, that's pretty much possible. Okay.
But yeah, I did rewrote some lyrics of songs that we know, and I had some really fun ones. So I think someday we'll see them. Actually, this one really reminded one of the covers.
One of the covers?
So I'm just trying, there is popular songs, and I'm just trying to use ChatGPT and a lot of my creations just to try to rewrite the lyrics to the dwarf theme. And it's hilarious. Sometimes it's just hilarious to read or sing the same lyrics that but with the dwarf theme. And I'm not a good singer, but someday it will happen. But yeah, I'm compiling some songs, which is really working with the dwarf theme. And
Also,
of course, it's best if they old songs. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to share a Twitter post in here, which is from the Farmers Community, which is the game developed by Surodoi Rio. And here it's actually a giveaway, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's their Farmers Community is giving away an access pass, and there are some spoilers there. Someone spotted a miner. Go take a look. Go take a peek and see what's happening there as well. But we'll end it with that. That's all for today. We got 9 lucky miners on the stream, and we want to thank you for being here with us. We hope that you had a lot of fun. It's Wednesday, it's the Lucky Miner Day, and it's been a blast for us. I want to finish this stream again by thank you all the support you've been given us, all this team throughout all of this time, and we want to bring the best mining game in the sandbox for you. So for that, we stream live, we give away these pickaxes, and we try to make this the most stable game, because as you've seen, it's been quite a challenge to make this very stable with current game mechanics. Either way, it's been a pleasure to raffling these pickaxes, getting you as the lucky miners on stream, and being able to deliver sand prizes to you. So next Friday, we'll be here with Fred and Ferd as well on the screen, and we'll be going into that multiplayer test live, that live multiplayer test site. And we'll be making new tests. There's going to be new features that we'll be trying on. I think they'll be pretty cool. You want to check them out as well. So stay tuned for Friday, 3 p.m. UTC. Until then, we wish you a good week, and we will be seeing you soon. Gibash, do you want to also say some closing words before we rate someone? While you do, let me check who's streaming.
there is someone streaming, and yeah, thank you everyone for being here. We do appreciate and love you very very much, and we're doing this for all the players, for all the miners, for all the uh, ones who are interested in um, all the sandbox space, and yeah, just have a great day, and just yeah, keep on living, keep on being happy, and uh, yeah, the most important, keep safe.
Hell yeah. Everyone, have a great time. I already saw someone that we never rated before. And let's hop on. This person is playing the sandbox, and let's continue the party with him. So, new Sand Fam in the house. Let's give that warm welcome as we always bring to this space. It's someone new. So, hell yeah, let's make him feel at home. Everyone, see you soon. We do not have the trailer yet in here, so I'm going to make a compass while Givesh puts that trailer in our StreamYard. And
I'm ready. I'm one click away.
let's do it. All right, everyone. See you on Friday. Let's raid over these
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf titans with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?